underground up. Turn the radio down. Turn the underground up. Turn the radio down. Turn the underground up. Turn the radio down. Keep it going, keep it going. Turn the radio down. Turn the underground up. Turn the radio down. Turn the underground up. Turn the radio down. Ground up. Turn the radio down. Turn the underground up. Turn the radio down. Turn the underground up. Make some motherfucking noise, man. Fuck up.
Sunday at 8 o'clock sharp, 50 IU online TV show starts. Kick off your shoes, turn off your porn. Tell Cryptic to call up his acorn. Music, comedy, Lurch and his friends. Don my div and hit Lurch's nuts again. Pyromaniac, bitch, don't you pretend. Stick around till an hour past 10. Represent the underground, reppin' CT. It's even online cause you broke your TV. Always on time, different guests every week. If you did a joint, don't steal ruckus seat. Disturbance in the airwaves, can you see the ripples? Pretty straightforward, don't try and solve a riddle. Grab what you need and turn it up a little. Pay attention cause you might see ruckus nipples. Tom and Lurch, GIU-TV. Always reppin' for the underground and CT. The closest you'll ever get to be me. Now every Sunday, watch GIU-TV. Tom and Lurch, GIU-TV. Always reppin' for the underground and CT. The closest you'll ever get to be me. Now every Sunday, watch GIU-TV.
This program is uncut. It contains strong language and some adult situations. Viewer discretion is advised.
I couldn't believe that shit. I really couldn't.
Yeah, we're live.
Oh, hey.
What Cheddar's joined us?
Yeah, remember me?
Yeah,
you thought you thought you got rid of me.
You never get rid of White Cheddar.
You thought I can't even.
He's like a fungus. You can't get rid of him.
What the fuck is with that DVD?
I don't know.
I don't know, I gotta find it.
Is the use of foul language absolutely necessary?
Sure.
Alright, word. What up, world? It is September 25th, 2011, and that means it is my mother's birthday.
Happy birthday, Miss Mom to White Cheddar. Mom of White Cheddar.
Yes, happy birthday. Don't even think about it. Yeah.
Oh,
here we go. Put a hoodie on or something like that. I want that
your
shirt.
son will kick her.
Oh yeah, this is like the wrong shirt to be wearing.
I say there were a few of them yesterday. There were a few cougars that Right to Brag for.
Seems lately every show you go to, there's a few cougars there.
No, lately there've been a lot of them. Last night only a few. Unless they're my age and they just look like a slightly hotter, older chick, you know, like, you know, some girls have babies when their body's not ready and it just makes them look old, or they do drugs with their babies, or whatever the case may be.
Very true.
But yeah, you know, I mean, what the fuck? What the fuck's been going on?
I'm a phlebotomist.
Whoa, a what? A fembot?
No.
He's a phlegm.
I'm the dude at the hospital that draws blood. Is that better?
He swaps.
So you're a sketch artist?
Sure, if that's what the cool kids are calling it nowadays.
You draw blood with like a crayon,
No.
colored pencil?
With a needle. You know, the needle that goes into the vein and then blood comes out.
Oh, you're a children at. You're Tone V.
No.
I'm just kidding. We are battling, so expect me to talk some shit.
Will you juice up on PCP or something?
Oh yeah, I do a lot and lots of PCP. I do PCP with Rain Brady, alright?
I'm pretty sure you don't shoot up PCP. I personally have never done it, so I'm not entirely positive, but...
Yeah, I don't know.
Thank catch. New commercial. Oh, I forgot to put it in there. Anyway, welcome to guest 112809 and Willie.
Willie and 112809.
Thank you.
Little known, what was that, 112809? Little known fact. Blessed art thou. Little known fact about that guest, that's actually their real name from what I'm told.
What, guest?
No, guest 112809 or whatever the fuck he just said.
That's his real name?
Yes. I've heard weirder.
Yeah.
Rocky was one.
What? Rocky?
He's still answering questions from the last time you were here.
Oh, that was like a month ago, dude. I
Actually,
didn't know we were talking about Rocky. Were we talking about Rocky?
We were off for 2 weeks. We took 2 weeks off.
So it was about a month.
Yeah, actually.
5 months, 6 weeks.
Oh, this is how you know it's been a long
You've been
time.
gone. You've been gone.
This is how you know it's been a long ass time. I have to re-enter my username into the chat room.
Oh, I changed the chat room.
Oh,
Changed the chat room last week because the Meepos chat room's closing soon.
hard times. Roll away like a
What are you
motherfucker.
gonna do?
Well, they say we're going back in recession.
Well,
I mean, back. We never got out.
Yeah, no shit.
People are fucking stupid, man. That's why I don't
I
watch
said
the
they
fucking-
say.
Oh, say? Fuck out of here.
They said we never got back out. I don't think we ever did.
Anyway.
They say a lot of shit. I don't listen. When I watch the news, I have it on mute. That's not true. I don't watch the news.
You just watched the hot traffic lady.
Not really. She's not all that hot. If you watch like the A-Hat Ring Girls, I watch a lot of rap battles. If you watch the A-Hat Ring Girls, they're a lot hotter than the news reporters. If I'm up in the morning, I'm not watching the news. I'm not watching the weather. I'm watching Al fucking Bundy.
Yeah, I wake up to married with children.
Hell fucking yeah.
Especially on Saturdays and Sundays.
That's where it's at.
Because when I get home from doing karaoke and shit, 3 o'clock in the morning, go to bed, turn on the TV, and what's on? Married with Children.
Nice
All the
little,
way up until about 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning Sunday. It's a beautiful thing.
little Married with Children, a little Saved by the Bell, maybe a little something to burn if I'm fortunate that day.
And you know what? It's on
Go to work.
tonight is Wings too.
Is what?
Wings.
Wings.
Okay.
I like
I
that.
hate
It's an
that show.
old show.
I hated it.
But I hated that though.
I
Why
eat
you
wings.
why you saying?
But I just seen it on though. I mean,
You
Wings.
say it like you watch it.
Not
I think he's
really.
trying to take
Anyway.
part in the conversation.
He's trying to answer a question from 2 years ago. Alright, so since White Cheddar hasn't been here for a couple weeks, we've introduced 2 new segments into the show.
I've been missing out.
And we just started it when we came back from our 2-week break due to Irene the first week. Second week was just, I had to work Sunday night, so we
That'll
didn't have
happen.
a show. But we have Ask DIUTV, which means you guys go to DIUTV.com, click on Ask DIUTV, and you can ask any of us any question on any subject, and if we get enough questions, we answer it live on the air.
I got a
If not,
question.
we save it. What?
Where the fuck is the chat room?
Should be there.
Maybe you have to refresh the page.
Oh,
We
is
might
that
have to refresh
Or
the
update
page.
your Java.
Or update, yeah.
my Java? I do gotta update my Java because it was just asking me about that and I thought it was spam.
No, you gotta update.
Regardless of what you guys may think, not all white people like spam. I am a rapper after all. Whatever the fuck that means.
I like spam.
No, actually spam is pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty delicious.
I don't know what the fuck it is, but it's good.
And then thanks to Lurch, he found a new segment too,
Action figure therapy.
which is pretty fucking funny.
Action figure therapy.
They take G.I. Joe guys and make a short 2-minute, 3-minute ranting session and shit and comedy skits and stuff.
Who does?
Action figure therapy people.
Action figure therapy.
Action,
I can only imagine the kind of shit Barbie would bitch about.
Nah, it's
Shit
all
she
G.I.
gets.
Joe figures.
I'm just saying though, can you
Well-
imagine if Barbie had a fucking therapist?
I'm sure there are Barbie therapy freaking things on YouTube. I wouldn't doubt it.
What the fuck is it with Barbie? Like, what? When did that get so fucking popular? Like, way back a long ass time ago, before any of us were even an idea. There was Barbie, and that just stood the test of fucking time. How?
Fuck if I know.
Because she was almost anatomically correct.
Almost. Well, I got news for you. They make life-size Barbie dolls now. They call them mannequins.
I thought they were blow-up dolls. Or real dolls.
That too.
And those are the ones that Lurch likes.
Anyway, the whole action figure therapy thing came about. I saw someone put a video there that was up on YouTube. It was called Soldier Boy Says Fuck the Troops.
Oh yeah, y'all didn't hear about that?
Yeah, they had, what's the Army Rangers guy's name again?
Recon, I think.
Recon. Ranting about it,
Jungle Ranger, they call
you know. And I'm laughing so hard.
Well, I mean, I can see why they get upset about it. I personally have never taken anything he said serious. Why start now?
You have to see that video then. It would like
Very true.
you would die laughing. This video is so funny.
I've seen some funny things in my day.
We listened, we watched it, 3 or 4 times last night?
Oh yeah, it's like in the top 3 of the funniest videos I've ever seen on YouTube.
Well, this week we got Mexican Thunderdome Part 1 through 4.
Yes!
And then we have Village People and Captain America. And a fan question and answer marriage questions if we have time. So there's, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 videos, and it spans about a total of about 20 minutes. So if we throw them in between breaks and shit.
Let's see. CTBL has joined the chat room.
Nice, Connecticut
like
Battle
that.
League.
Yes, Connecticut Battle League.
What's going on? Thank you for tuning in.
What up? I can't see nothing. This fucking little miniature laptop in front of me is slow as hell.
So anyway,
I'll be your delayed reaction for this evening.
so Cheddar,
What's up?
what have you been up to the last couple of weeks?
Taking care of a few personal issues on the home front that I can't get into too much detail about. Other than that, shows have been popping up, and yeah, that's it. Shows, really.
Yeah, last time I saw you was at the holiday hot dog hootenanny.
Yeah, that was a good show. We ate hot dogs and rapped lyrics and all that type of shit. We performed a PG-13 version of "Fuck a Record Deal" because Denise Clark's daughter was there. It was pretty cool. Denise Clark is cool peoples, and her daughter, she's got the coolest kid. I know a lot of people with kids, but none of them are as cool as Roslyn.
She was supposed to be our guest tonight, but she had to cancel. So Bob from OFNR Radio was supposed to be on too, but haven't heard word from him either. So looks like 3 weeks in a row, 3 guests cancel. Fuck 'em.
Damn. You should have not from like Utica or anything like that.
It's a conspiracy. No. Anyway, fuck it. We may do with fucking.
I've been seeing a lot of those shows lately.
Yeah. So, Lurch, how was your week?
Nothing much out of the ordinary.
Didn't you do something pretty
That
good
sucks.
today, or get something, or not today, but didn't you get something kind of cool this week?
You
Yeah.
got some?
I became a phlebotomist.
Aside from that, you don't have to get jump started all the time.
I'm thinking.
Like,
Oh yeah, I got a new car.
They can really see if you can keychain.
I know.
Dumbass.
Yes, I am a dumbass. I'm proud of it.
You got a new car.
That's what
I
you
just said
said.
that.
See? He's still answering shit from fucking
No.
last week.
Wow, it's the energy drinks. Seriously, they're killing his fucking brain cells.
That or these fucking pre-rolled cigarettes that he's getting now. I hope you're only paying half. Oh, you are only paying half price, so.
Less than half price.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're only
you
getting
know how
half
much I pay for
cigarettes?
cigarettes? Go ahead, tell
Nothing.
them. And then why is that?
You can all smoke.
There's only like 9 people in the entire world that don't smoke cigarettes, and I'm one of them.
I will be one sooner or later.
Yes, but
So I'm smoking an electronic cigarette. It actually do work.
See, this dude quit drinking. Didn't you quit some other shit too?
Quit drinking, quit doing drugs. Not that I was a hardcore drug addict, but I was a hardcore drinker.
Quitters never win.
They don't. Look at where I am. I gotta say, CBL,
We're just
or
sorry.
CTBL, I love cigarettes too, so, I enjoy smoking. It's my last vice, so. But when you've been smoking for freaking 23 years, and you're only 34, it's about time to quit. Especially with cigarettes being, getting outrageous now.
yeah.
Unlike me, we're finding a cheaper way to go buy them.
Yeah, well, I've been finding the cheapest brand I could find, and now I'm still paying $7 a pack. So this whole kit right here was $25, and it's freaking almost 4.5 packs of fucking cigarettes.
Yeah.
So,
Ain't that some shit?
and then the cartridges are 20. These fucking, the filter end of it are 5 of these for $20, which is still even cheaper. It's $40 for a carton of cigarettes.
Yeah.
So it's cheaper than paying $90 to 100 and change that I pay a week just in cigarettes. figure 2 packs a day for 7 days. That's $7 a pack, so 14 times 7.
Maybe your boss should just pay you more often.
Oh, he pays me every week. He should just pay me more money.
I'm saying,
Cost of living increase.
instead of once a week, like maybe once every 3 days.
Yeah. Be lucky to fucking get any kind of fucking money out of him. Actually, yeah, it does work. It does give you nicotine. It doesn't give you any tar or any of the other shit. And it lights up.
Yeah, I'm a non-cigarette smoker, but I seen this fucking broad that was basically the. Oh my bad.
Sorry.
She's the epitome of groupie, and she had one of those, and I don't know. I was just compelled to at least try it. Like, if you guys start making like electric blunts and shit like that, I'm probably gonna have to pass. But in the meantime, I'll try it out. See if I get any cell phone service down here.
Willie tried. He's just smoked more.
That's what happened to me. I tried trying cigarettes.
Hey, you know what? It's worth a shot.
It is.
Like I
It
said,
can work
it was
for
only
you.
$25 bucks. I mean, you see this shit in the fucking mall and everything else. It's like $130 for this kit. Although they got flavored tips, so you can get like Dr. Pepper flavored, Red Bull flavored.
Flavored tips.
Yeah, tips.
Yeah, they're going.
But for $25
You see, whoa, hold on. Did anybody else like out there see you know, we're talking about flavor tips and Lurch is just like
Trying not to laugh out loud.
yeah, right. This dude's got a smile a fucking mile wide.
I was waiting for you to say pause, and you
You're,
did.
you're,
up on the shelf there.
Oh shit! Why the fuck did I put that there?
What?
Will you freeze them for me?
yeah, well now he knows it's there. I can't.
I don't care if he knows.
You can still freeze them.
It's not by me, so I can't freeze them. Actually, there should be another one by me somewhere. I don't know. Thank you. There it is.
They freeze me so much on the show. I should be part of Lethal Records.
Oh, I get it.
What, Lurchy freeze?
No, freeze from Lethal Records.
Little freeze?
My phone just vibrated.
So, Tank.
Shout outs to Freeze, by the way. He a cool dude.
Tank. Actually, that's our video pick of the week was Gray Skies by Fury, Whiteout, and Freeze. That's another segment we got now. Picking a video of the week. And posting it up on diutv.com.
It's a good video.
Yeah.
It's
Last
a good
week's
video. I like the song. I've seen him perform a lot. Yeah, that's. I believe that was the last song played, period, at the Holiday Hot Dog Hootenanny. Because Fury, as far as I recall, closed out the set, closed out the show, and I'm pretty sure that was the last song they played.
Cool.
No, that shit is, you know, it's all nighttime and you're outside, and a song like that, and the mood it says it was good times. Hot dogs and soda, beer and shit like that.
Don't get Lurch excited now. Talk about
Oh,
hot
he was
dogs.
stuffing weenies down his throat like there's no tomorrow.
It was the only food that was there. And
I bet you anything, in that hot dog eating contest, if there was no bun, he would have fucking won.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, here we go with that. No, I got the.
Deep throated all. Not even chewing the motherfucker. Just swallowing it all.
Yo, my question is, how did anybody, except with the exception of Rucka, what the fuck made anybody else think they were beating House?
I don't know. Ollie was, you know, neck and neck with him.
I wasn't there for that part. But
Yeah, but he had like, it's House, dude.
Yeah.
It's House. You just.
And he put the like really spicy salsa shit on there too.
Speaking of which, I got some of Dewey's hot sauce. That shit is no joke. Pause, just in case, I don't know if there's a pause in there, but he hooked us up with some hot sauce because he makes hot sauce. And that shit is no joke. Alright, straight up, like, that shit is no joke. That shit will probably improve gas mileage on your car. Yeah.
put air in your chest.
You pour that shit on a fire, the fire will get bigger.
Nice.
Which is hotter, Dewey's hot sauce or Doc Jones's hot sauce?
I'm gonna say Doc's because Dewey's I was able to recover from. But I don't know. Yeah, you know, I put a little Dewey's hot sauce on some chicken and rice. If you could not tell the rest of Full Blast that I was eating rice, I'd greatly appreciate that.
They don't tune into the show anyway, so who gives? That's the truth. Anyway.
We speak nothing but the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
Nah, I'm sorry.
That sort of sounded like him a little bit.
That is an awesome movie.
Is it?
That is one of the 2 Tom Cruise movies I like.
What's the other one?
See, I didn't see the whole thing. I just know that Tom Cruise was in. What is it?
You didn't like Interview with a Vampire?
No.
You didn't like Jerry Maguire?
No.
How about the one where he played the gay person?
All of them?
Yeah. Vanilla Sky?
Never even seen it.
Not coming out of the closet in South Park.
That was
So you liked him in South Park?
Yeah. That's all South Park. South Park, man. 14 years and still running.
Yeah.
No, because when that shit came out, everybody thought it was the most absurd, ridiculous, obnoxious. It's a bunch of fucking construction paper cut up into the shape of 4th graders. And 14 years later, it's still going.
Shit, it's still hilarious.
Longevity, exactly. They're always relevant. They never get old. That shit came out, I was in like 5th grade, 6th grade.
They kept up with it. I mean, they had a show planned out, but if something funny else happened during the week, they would change it so quick, like within 2 days, and put it right out the next, so quick. That's why they were able to keep up with everything.
They're always touching on
season.
They're always touching on fucking public events and shit like that, and you know.
Right.
It's like half the celebrities they make fun of, they don't even get mad. They're like, yeah, you know, that's how you know you're doing, you know, that's how you know you're garnering enough attention if South Park does something about you.
Yeah, that's true.
If South Park makes fun of you, then
you're good.
Just go with it.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Don't get mad. You know, no one gets mad when they get roasted. Speaking of which, who saw the roast?
Charlie Sheen?
Yeah,
I've seen it.
You did?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, I was about to say, am I the only motherfucker in this room that saw that shit?
I didn't watch it.
I've seen it like half of it.
Actually,
last half.
I think it was a week ago or so, they released like the top 10 cleanest jokes from it.
Top 10 cleanest jokes
the
from
week before the roast came out. Because they, you know.
And these were.
Well, let me hear the top 10 cleanest jokes.
Let me see if I can find it.
It was on Yahoo.
Because if you notice, every roast, no matter who's getting roasted, they always have that one person or 2 people where you're just watching them thinking, who the fuck is that? I can't even tell you who it was for this time because I still don't know who the fuck they are.
I think they should have Lisa Lampanelli in there.
Oh yeah, I was highly upset that Lisa Lampanelli wasn't on that shit.
She is the queen of.
You had this fucking one broad who was not funny at all. She tried to make a Ryan Dunn joke and pretty much ruined the roast.
What is it? Ashley, she's from like Mary Kate and Ashley, right? Or whatever. She's just older now.
No.
That girl on the roast, right?
Olsen? The Olsen twin?
Yeah,
No.
one of those.
I don't think she was on.
No.
No?
No, but that does
in
give me an idea. They should get roasted next.
She's still in rehab.
Yeah.
Or something. But
But
they're still trying to feed her through a tube, man.
they got this one broad whose name I do not recall, and then her
Yeah.
boyfriend, who's another comedian. His name is Jeff, like Gillette Stadium, his last name is, or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Sloppy Jalopy, I don't fucking remember. He's just... Dude, he's not funny. He's got like one of those I'm too perfect faces with my like $35,000 fake teeth and freshly Botoxed face and like just like look at me.
Well, Captain Kirk made fun of him.
Yeah, well that's you can't fuck with Shatner. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
So William Shatner. All right, check this out. William Shatner's talking to Charlie Sheen, right? Because Charlie Sheen was getting roasted, and he says to him, "What are you like 46, 47, something like that?" Yeah, I think he's 46. He goes, I'm 80. Why do we look like we went to high school together?
Yeah. I think that was
in one of them.
Yeah, that was in the top.
Oh,
10.
really?
I'm trying to
Clean
find
jokes,
it.
yeah.
He's like
Did you like through
my
Yahoo,
day.
or?
Found it. Found
Found
it.
you kiss the black.
Wow, he's
Okay. Here are the top 10 more family-friendly quotes from the roast of Charlie Sheen. Number 10, said by Seth MacFarlane. On 2.5 Men tonight, they're apparently having a funeral for Charlie's character.
I saw that one.
But there's no need to switch over. In a few months, you could probably see the real thing.
I'll be honest with you, I watched 2.5 Men, and Ashton Kutcher is just like Kelso now. He's acting just like the dumb stoner guy.
So there's really no reason to watch.
Well, I always loved Kelso on that 70s show, so.
Yeah, that 70s show.
That, but he plays a rich freaking computer geek or something, and he ends up buying Charlie's house.
I give up.
Wait,
I probably will never see that.
Lurch would have liked the show because actually Ashton Kutcher walked around naked twice. So, I'm surprised, you know.
Yo, what is it with Ashton Kutcher and wanting to take his clothes off in every TV segment he does?
I don't know.
Like, keep your clothes, like, yo. I know some people are like liberal, I can't even speak. Liberal, free-spirited motherfuckers and shit like that, but keep your clothes on. Nobody wants to see that.
I don't.
You know what's funny though? That Charlie Sheen is already casted for another show that's supposed to go head to head with 2.5 Men.
And what show is that?
I forget the name of it.
I don't
But
know
he got
about that.
casted for it.
We'll see what happens.
So that's kind of funny. He got fired from that, and then he already got recasted.
It's not for CBS though.
No, but I'm just saying.
I don't know.
Everybody seems to be in his corner because he told his boss to fuck off.
And that's one of the things you said that night. Remember?
Yeah.
It says I did everybody what everybody wish they could do. Go fuck yourself.
I've told my boss that. I'm still hired. I threw a fucking piece of shit metal at the motherfucker.
I was gonna say a piece of shit. Like, I threw a piece of shit at my boss.
He kicked me out of the shop for the rest of the time, but he still fucking threw something at him.
I'm gonna throw shit at
He
my
stayed
boss.
away from me for a while too. He wouldn't talk to me for about a month.
Who paid you?
He did. Actually, his wife sends the checks as direct deposit. So.
Ah.
But when we were getting checks, it was his wife sending his name to the check anyway. So.
I like how you only told one joke off the top 10 list.
Yeah. Well, you're all talking. I didn't want to be rude and interrupt. What's that got to do with anything? Anyway, number 9.
He's chilling you out.
Said by William Shatner. I'm 80. You're 46. How come we look like we went to high school together?
I feel like I mentioned that already.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
That is true though. I can't.
He does look old for 47.
Really? Are you how old are you now?
23.
Alright, let's just start doing like all the drugs he did. And then when you're 46, take a good look in the mirror.
I won't say I wouldn't survive.
Many have tried, many have failed. Amy Winehouse, Greg Giraldo, Tone V.
He's started already.
He's alright.
Yo, I mean,
He's trying to give him something to freaking.
No, I got no problem with the dude, but I am battling him in about a month, so, you know, we're both gonna talk a little bit of shit just to get people, you know, talking. Just, you know, it's...
And if there's any cheese or nose jokes, man, fucking just stay home.
Nah, man, do your thing. Do your thing. You're on, what is it? You got a winning record right now, let's ride with it.
Number 8.
Amy Schumer said this to William Shatner. William Shatner, I've seen less bloated men fished out of rivers.
I've seen less bloated men fished out of rivers. Who said that?
Amy Schumer to William Shatner.
Who the fuck is Amy Schumer?
Yeah, that's the one I couldn't think
Is
of.
that the who the fuck are you chick?
Yeah. She's the blonde or whatever.
That's the one who said.
Because then there was that girl, like, who started it off, or not started it off, but she went on a little earlier from Grey's Anatomy, whose name I do not recall. I just remember very, very, very seductive mannerisms that made me want to right there in front of the
That
TV.
reminds me of one joke.
What was her name?
I still date women that have periods. That's what he said to Grey's Anatomy.
That was pretty funny. Amy Schumer.
Number 7. Seth MacFarlane said this to Charlie Sheen. I read somewhere that Charlie made a prostitute cry. But I don't believe that's true. Charlie, I saw the scene where you got arrested in Wall Street. You can't even make yourself cry.
Ah, yeah, that was funny.
Guests in the chat room, Kate Walsh.
Kate Walsh? What about Kate? Oh, or...
That's maybe the one who said the Ryan Dunn joke or whatever?
No, that was Amy Schumer.
Oh, okay.
She's the who the fuck are you of this roast.
Oh,
Yeah, I never heard of you before. Who the...
Number 6.
I'd do it.
Seth MacFarlane said this to Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson has beaten every opponent he's ever faced.
Except?
The letter S.
Yeah, you know what? I sort of thought that was funny, except I already heard Kid Twist say that to HFK in a battle like a year ago. So, I don't expect them to know that, but for me,
the guy
I've heard
run
it
into
once.
his fist though? That was hilarious.
I honestly thought Tyson was just going to duff him. Like, I thought that was the thing they were going to set up. I saw Johnny Knoxville straight up fight Butterbean, and you can't take one hit from Mike Tyson when he's all drunk and shit.
It's like, remember before he's like, you're not going to call the police or anything, are you?
Yeah, the police.
Number 5. Mike Tyson said this to Jeffrey Ross.
Can I do it in his voice?
I can't really do my price.
Let me see this. Let me read the quote. I'll try to do this.
Okay, here we go.
Number what? Number
5.
Usually when I see a face that grotesque, it's after a fight. His performance was so bad, I wish I'd bitten my own ears off.
That was good.
Number 4. Jeffrey Ross said this to Charlie Sheen. You're the black sheep of a family that produced 3 Mighty Duck movies.
Fuck you, the Mighty Ducks were awesome. I got the first 2 on digital visual disc, or whatever the fuck DVD stands for.
Number 3. Kate Walsh said this to Charlie. It's amazing that after all the damage you've done to your kidneys and liver, the only thing you've had removed are your kids.
That was good. That was where it's at right there.
Number 2. Jeffrey Ross said this to Charlie. His nostrils are so snotty and filled with coke, they could be called the Hilton sisters. And the number 1 family-friendly quote from the roast of Charlie Sheen,
Oh Lord.
said by comedian Anthony Jeselnik. I think he's
Yeah,
Russian.
that's the other who the fuck are you?
Charlie.
Of course he wins the cleanest joke, you fucking fairy. What?
Well, this was really not that clean.
What?
Charlie, the only reason you got on TV in the first place is because God hates Michael J. Fox.
That actually was kind of funny.
That was good. See?
Lesson.
Fucking tank's all choked up now.
Jeselnik, that's a that's true. My name is Anthony Jeselnik, and yeah, I got, you know.
That was good.
I was
I think
trying
we
to
should go into a break.
breathe in a
Let's
puff
go
of
into,
smoke and sneeze
Let's
at
go
the same
into
time.
action figure therapy.
Yes.
We got Mexican Thunderdome parts 1 through 4. So we'll be right back. Let's see. No, we'll do 2 parts probably.
Now, do we have to change anything on here?
No, I just gotta switch to my camera.
Just switch to yours? Alright.
And we'll do 1, 2. Yeah, we'll do 1 and 2. And then we'll save 3 and 4 because that's almost freaking about 20 minutes long. So yeah, so we'll be right back.
Alright.
Now, I've been pretty busted up about losing my van, and I was feeling pretty lost. And I know there was only one thing I could do. Vision Quest. So I called up a Native American buddy of mine and told him I needed to use his connections to get me into the spirit world. And this guy is totally legit too because he's got a pet eagle and everything. You don't just get a pet eagle unless you know a little something about spirituality and magic. And also, where the hell do you find a goddamn eagle? Try finding that one on Craigslist. Anyway, my buddy was being kind of a dick and said that he wouldn't score me any of his sweet-ass people's natural hallucinogens because last time he did, he said that I may or may not have stripped down naked in his tribe's Indian casino and tried to initiate a 3-way with 2 of the establishment's geriatric patrons atop their rascal scooters. Now, that's just bullshit. Now, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Sex with senior citizens rules. No condom. And, if you're lucky, their teeth are removable, making them virtual walking blue-haired blowjob machines. Hell yeah. Anyway, the guy's pet eagle turned out to be way cooler than he was. He showed me his technique for cooking up over-the-counter diet pills, Morning Glory seeds, and Mr. Pibb to make a concoction that not only takes you to the spirit world, it sends you there with a boner and on roller skates. Next thing I knew, I woke up 3 weeks later in Mexico. Apparently I volunteered for some type of drug cartel's underground fighting ring. Turns out I was real good at fighting people with rakes and garden hoses with hammers duct taped to the ends, and have been named champion of the Mexican Thunderdome. Take that, Mad Max! But that's when the eagle's spirit juice wore off, and I realized I was doing something wrong, and that I had to do something that was right, which is to defend the freedom and help release these people from the grip of this drug cartel's sick and twisted hellscape on earth. Only problem is, I was literally naked, and on roller skates, with a boner. And that's when things got weird. Hell yeah!
Mustache Man came to Indian Tracker Sweat Lodge. He asked me to help him enter the spirit world. I told him no. The last time you did, you brought shame upon my people by exposing your erect person to my ancestors and trying to get a ghost three-way on with Ancient Squaw. Mustache Man went behind my back to talk to Eagle and asked him to help him enter the spirit plane. Eagle was a proud and majestic bird at one time. But like so many, he has succumbed to the white man's poison. It was first firewater. Now it has progressed to smoking crystal methamphetamines. Eagle helped Mustache Man concoct a potion in the toilet using drain cleaner, Pepto-Bismol, and a can of Glade air freshener that they huffed to take them to the spirit world, naked, on roller skates, and with a boner. I fell asleep in the other room, watching a Perfect Strangers marathon on Naked Night. Next morning, I wake. Mustache Man and Eagle gone, along with box of sacred turquoise jewelry, some firecrackers I was saving for New Year's, and Iron Horse was missing from driveway. Eagle returned later that afternoon, hungover and disheveled. But no Mustache Man, no jewelry, and no Iron Horse. Then a call came in this morning. Predator drone spotted Mustache Man and Iron Horse in Mexican desert. I traveled with the Action Force team in a minivan to rescue the soldier and reclaim my sacred property. A firefight ensued. Angry men in ski masks sent many bad men to Happy Hunting Ground. After the battle, I searched for the stolen fireworks and turquoise jewelry, but they were nowhere to be found. Just a pile of empty Spark malt alcohol energy drink cans and used Taco Bell wrappers. I shed a single tear. When we got home, Mustache Man and Eagle promised to make it up to me. Then, they got drunk and ate all my pizza rolls. I fell asleep on sofa couch watching Golden Girls in Spanish on Univision, hungry and dreaming of wild horses and pizza rolls.
My boys a pack of wolves, don't come bleeding through my forest. Leaving orphans from Nordstrom to Portland. I spent endless times in the Benz by the port's end. Listen to false head, import products in a poor seed I store in Fort Lee. Storm streets and ghost chariots, rituals towards these Riddick bowls for gold carrots. You are my fuck dome mavericks with soldiers old for wonder years. I'm Fred Savage, these low brows got no style. I study flavonomics, never settle down or settle in, but pedal pounds to see the face of presidents. Where peasants live, where kings like Oedipus, effortless. Terror exists in my territory like terrorists. My fans are therapists who I threaten as if Tony Soprano get thrown out Camaros as the record spins.
It's critical, I bring the stellar performance. And been a space cadet since I fell into orbit. Turning heads till they nauseous, spitting venom, be cautious. My crew came through the door after stepping in horse shit. We spark it in the Arctic, bringing hell in the frost. This never record quick, cause microphones melting, the boards glitch. Competitors all ripped, I shred them in small bits. Someone tell them to forfeit or sell them insurance. Make chicks force tits like Halle Berry and swordfish. Have them spreading and blowing pics in bed with a sore clit. Watch devils that talk slick, now felons so corporate. No medicine cures this cause my era was born sick.
There's no place to hide once I step inside the room. Dr. Doom, prepare for the boom. Bam, oh man, I slam, slamming beats like Tarzan. I'm from BK where we stay clean. Take what we want, give the world what it needs. Shake up the dice, city lights, flight of the county. Your kings can only be victorious. Big like the spirit of Victoria. We custom made, prone to win glorious. We don't wait for the fortune to call, and we bore easily. It's breezy like the winds of the gods, feasibly jumping the gun, raising the middle finger is not the speed of a wink of an eye. Your demise don't discriminate, defeat is never shy. Pride the door, open the drawer, first blood. Eat dirt and spit mud in your face, split on the pie, shot at the sky. The first that tries luck could get his jaw wide shut. You die with the slightest touch. King Midas clutch, precipice, classified level 6. Mentalists use the extent of our mental gifts to make the pencil lift. Bend and shift several metal discs. Science students arrive like tribes of druids with miniature-sized computers and try to compute our flight maneuvers. Crews try surviving through this death like carousel. Two sources fly parallel. Sought by villains, I offer chip in full.
Dragon Ball Z, harness the strength of
like cult leaders. Got Hulk's features when I'm angry. Crack ribs, snatch kids and twist their head backwards. The fact is I'm a manimal, change form. I congregate with strange forms, rainstorms and strong winds. I'm awesome, toss men by face and break their jaws right off them. Caution, Steve Austin, bionic. I vomit on tracks, I'm so ill. Shit. There's no place to hide once I step inside the room. Dr. Doom, prepare for the boom. Bam, oh man, I slamming beats like Tarzan. Walk off, leap off a flying saucer, flip off a precipitation. Ooh. And land in cloud, the sky is my lazy boy. Fuck with me and you crazy boy.
Break these toys, bodies through windmills, spin like pinwheels before hitting windshields. I've been killed like thousands, represent for my crowd. I found friends, never catch our loot without pens. Loyalty, respect, this speech is heat with dominance. More than a few extra feet of arms reach. Choke the meek, or the sleep fix. Hold close into some action. I don't cheat, but I do peak.
Hello stickers and demos, pens float across my steno. Fans mark their skin with my quotes like memento. We leave MCs in comas and we charge them a dream. Slice them open and they sleep and steal their heart and their spleen.
Settle scores with beats as Crispus kettle corn. Kick antenna more metal arms. Weather storms once again complete by a life. That'll be the death of me, the end of all. The end of all. Creative juices, Zarism 2009. Posse cuts, taking over for these sloppy sluts.
With life and trying to play games. Roll the dice if you nice and take names. Stack your chips and watch your bankroll. This is gambling, we were designed to take dough. Life's like a dice game, players lose bets. Pulling jokers cards, we fall from a full deck. So who's next to get touched like group sex? Group guests, staring all at your boost breast. Get suplex, battling, amateur cruise flex. Critting match, splitting cash in half like duplex. Huge chest bodyguards, bigger than Sasquatch. Walking to the safe while we're making a backdrop. Playing mad slots, hitting them jackpots. At the crap spot, feeling lucky as shamrocks. My hands high, heads jealous, we got green. They plot schemes, being watched by Tony Rothstein. The top team running scams under fake names. Page for page, more books than a space game. Dames hang on my arm, barely wearing clothing. Fuck away, looting my shows, I tear them open. It's fear and loathing. In Las Vegas with crossfaders. Cheap suits, tin boots, never force gators. Poor players, still bumping cassettes. With fully loaded guns, playing Russian roulette. So don't be gambling with life and trying to play games. Roll the dice if you nice and take names. Stack your chips and watch your bankroll. This is gambling, we were designed to take dough. So don't be gambling with life and trying to play games. Roll the dice if you nice and take names. Stack your chips and watch your bankroll. This is gambling, we were designed to take dough. Here's a word of advice, keep your mouth closed, I told you. And you ain't never gotta worry about whatever tone do. Let's see what you got, Duke, I'm old school. Sending the coolers all by your table to fold you. You know who I am, beginner? You dealing with Tony Rothstein, I properly pick the winners. Whether it's dark tracks or ring contenders in 12-round bouts, you bow, the king is entered. I'm the fuck with things that's censored and muted. The flavor that raises your wager to do this. The bookmaker who stays raping your blue chips. And when you change colors, I'm taking your bullshit. I thought you knew this. I'm loving the sin. Two high rollers who bet house money and win. Guzzling gin while the eye in the sky watches in case somebody wanna try and fuck me again. Cheating? You lose your sanity, man. Remember there's a thin line between hammers and hands. Splatter your blood all over your shirt and pants. Ask yourself, yo, is it really worth the chance? No. Now move along, my schedule tells me I got some really nice bets to attend to. Especially a game of celebrity poker where I'm boosting the juice on Britney and Oprah. Over and over, if you play with skills, you learn how to make the gamble and pay the bills. Ha! And high battle limos with mills and sluts. As long as you know there's no such thing as love. So don't be gambling with life and trying to play games. Roll the dice if you nice and take names. Stack your chips and watch your bankroll. This is gambling, we were designed to take those. So don't be gambling with life and trying to play games. Roll the dice if you nice and take those. Stack your chips and watch your bankroll. You ain't.
And we're back.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, he's gonna get cancer from that one of these days.
You know, I was about to say the same exact thing.
Did you ever get checked up with that thing in your head?
November.
November.
You gotta do another MRI.
There it is.
That fitted perfectly right there.
The more you know.
That's what she said.
So it's now time for another new segment on DIU TV.
Yeah, we just started this 2 weeks ago. As long as we get enough questions every week, we'll do it every week. If not, we'll let them build up and we'll do, you know, whenever we get enough. We need at least 6 questions to do this, so, a week. And we got just about that, if not a few more.
3 weeks in a row.
So it's Ask DIU TV anything. Any question on any subject, doesn't matter what it is. It could be like one of our very first questions. Why do my dog's feet smell like Doritos?
Because that's the way God made them.
Why are you smelling your dog's feet?
Yeah.
I believe the politically correct term would be it's paws. Not to be confused with pause, a phrase frequently said in his general direction.
Very true. So we got our first questions from Matt from Connecticut. And it's to Lurch. What is your best feature?
A guy named Matt is asking you your best feature.
Yeah, this is getting creepy. I have guys ask me weird questions like
Well,
this.
your
I have
hand
people,
placement and the way you're just rocking back and forth like that isn't exactly helping me, Matt.
like people who love to ask about freaking my sex life or my love life. You know, that's literally all the questions I've been getting. Or how are you?
You should feel highly complimented.
That was a good question.
Yes, how are you?
Somebody
That's a good
wrote in
question.
last week. They asked. Their question was, Lurch, how are you?
Oh, actually, and Sue actually asked me about my music. I thought that's kind of
that
funny.
was the first week.
Okay,
Asked if
so
you were gonna perform it anywhere. See?
yeah, I thought. Anyway,
So, come
best
on.
feature, best feature. You know, I really don't know.
He likes men.
That's not a feature, first off. Second, that's just a bold-faced lie.
Wait, that's a feature right there.
I've been told I have really nice eyes, so I guess we'll go with that.
Your eyes got herpes too?
Keep in mind, he likes really old women who are too senile to see such a thing, but
with their glasses, they saw the herpes on his herpes.
that shit on his lip has some shit on his lip.
Anyway, next question.
Next question goes to White Cheddar, Carrie from Connecticut. In your opinion, do you think you won all your battles?
I mean, I only did one battle that wasn't judged, and the general consensus seems to think that Pop Culture took that battle. Not to take anything away from him, but it was a 2-round battle, and I feel like I took the first round. I feel like he took the second round. So to me, that's always going to be debatable. And not to sound cocky or anything, but I do feel like I've won all the other ones.
I agree.
And the thing is, you know, that last battle I battled some dude named Magic in a Cypher show, but league affiliations and whatnot, I battled Hami in the CBL. A lot of those battles before that to me were just like trial runs. So a lot of people try to put together like a battle record, say, oh, he's undefeated, he's like 5-0. I'm not. My record is 1-0. I'm a CBL rapper. A lot of those other ones were just part of shows or anything like that. They don't count.
Yeah.
I wish I had a better ending. I don't know.
No,
yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, next question. Actually, there's 3 questions. Goes to White Cheddar again.
Oh, yeah.
What inspires you to write the songs that you do? Who are your influences, and why did you start making music?
How the fuck do I even start to approach this one? Alright. Break it down. Ask me that first question again.
What inspires you to write the songs that you write? They don't song, but songs, I'm guessing.
Well, as far as music in general, I like a lot of different shit, but like a lot of shit that stands out to me are mostly like 90s alternative. I'm a big fan of like punk music, and I like oldies, you know, like 50s and shit like that. And I try to incorporate a little bit of that into my music. And I mean, a lot of the shit they talk about are like pop hits and love songs and shit like that, but it's still good music. It's melodic and shit like that, and that's sort of the angle I try to tackle. I put my own spin on it with my own sense of humor and the kind of shit I think about, but yeah. all that bullshit I just said really doesn't matter. Let me start over. Things that I think about, I write songs about. Because, you know, it's hip-hop, and a lot of people aren't using it to its full potential. You got one guy on TV rapping about this, now everybody else is following suit. I'm not knocking motherfuckers for talking about that, I'm just saying, like, hip-hop is like poetry. It's, you know, you don't need to know how to sing, you just, you know, it's like talking with rhythm. It's the fine line between singing and talking. That's it. Other than that, there's really no rules. And people really aren't taking advantage of that. They're just talking about the same shit. It's like, you know, like, be creative. Expand your mind. Think. Think before they make it illegal. What's the next question?
Who are your influences?
Who are my influences? Alright, somebody set their fucking watch because this is going to take the next 3 hours. I have way too many influences to list. Some honorable mentions include... See, I don't even know where to start. I'm a huge Rancid junkie. That was always shit I listened to growing up. Ozzy's another one. Sinatra, you can't not listen to Sinatra. It's just not, it's like a law.
Yeah.
But, who the fuck else? Yeah, see, now I'm having a brain fart. It's been a long day. But yeah, I have a bunch of, too many influences to name. Everything fucking influences me. The atmosphere I'm in, the fucking people I associate with, everything, you know, the mood I'm in. This is why I don't do many interviews, because I'm terrible at answering questions.
Alright, question 3 is, why did you start making music?
Why did I start making music? I come from a long line of musicians. It was already embedded in my DNA before I even knew what the fuck was going on. And I always wanted to be like a live performer. I was always into that sort of thing, and I don't know, music just caught me at a really young age. Like, I was always able to listen to music to, like, deal with shit, or... I don't know, listening to music was always the thing I did. If I got problems, I need to deal with some shit, I don't know, I throw on the right song and it just takes me away somewhere else. Or if I'm in a fucking good mood, I just want to bump some tunes. I don't know, just every mood I'm in, and music just somehow, it was there. And yeah, I don't know why, I just always did. It was just there.
Alright, next question is from Layla from Connecticut to Lurch. How many girlfriends have you had?
Now, Lurch, while you may not be under oath here...
Please tell the truth.
Yeah. The whole
0.
truth.
No, I mean...
And nothing but the truth, in fear of you getting frozen.
Like,
in the name of Jesus.
In the name of Jesus Christ. Hallelujah.
I guess... How's the
Amen,
first
brother.
one?
What?
I guess we want to say, like, girlfriend-wise and, like, an actual, like, serious
Guess what's
relationship.
in the over-under on this is 2. I'm taking the under.
I'll take the over.
I guess we want to talk, like, in a serious relationship-wise.
How many girlfriends have you had?
Serious
So let's
relationship-wise is, like...
There is no, it's
How
no
many
serious
girlfriends?
relationship.
Yeah, answer it.
You know, if you
It
learn
is
to
2.
listen,
Okay.
2.
2
Yeah.
girlfriends.
You
Because
guys...
if you want to say serious relationship-wise, I've been in maybe 1, and even that was questionable. How many girlfriends, quote-unquote, I've had? About 12. Even though that wasn't my question, I was just using mine as an example of what they're looking for.
Okay, so...
No one said shit about serious relationships.
How many
No
girlfriends have you
relationships
had?
are serious anymore. Do you have any idea what fucking century we're in?
This is true. You know, everyone thinks, like, the best thing to watch on TV is the Jersey Shore.
Get the fuck out of here, yo. That dude Salutations or whatever his fucking name is.
Salutations.
That dude's dad got up on YouTube and aired them all the fuck out. Watch that shit.
Okay. So 1 serious, but altogether, like, 5.
There you go.
Over. Okay, next part of the question is, how many sexual partners have you had?
It's a lot more than that.
I'm taking the under on that. It's under 5.
How many sexual partners has Lurch had?
Is it goose egg? 0? And then men, it's like... 20.
Now exactly what, wait.
Well, once he starts bumping his song, they
What
start running.
constitutes a sexual partner? Like, does it count if Lurch gave him a hand job?
I don't know. It just says how many sexual partners have you had. I'm guessing intercourse.
I can honestly say more than 5. I've never kept track of these things. Like I don't.
So it only counts if he's actually penetrated the rectum.
A hole, I would say.
I'll keep a little checklist with me. You're like, okay.
He's gonna check. He's gonna get a checklist of how many assholes you punched.
No.
You've penetrated.
I'll keep a checklist with me. How many
Was
girls
there-
I've slept with.
You keep a checklist of how many guys you've slept with?
I never slept with a guy because I don't like guys.
You just stay
You
away.
have jumped in bed with Tank while he was naked.
He tried.
And that's why I haven't been here for a few
my
weeks.
covers.
Anyway.
Alright, last question is Dan from Connecticut. To me, why do you still put up with Lurch?
Ooh. Still.
Why not? He's funny to pick on. He's fun to pick on. And he's the only person who could freaking take all this abuse and still be living. And not go kill himself.
Except Charlie Sheen.
I think...
No, Charlie Sheen's just making money. He's just sitting inside.
Yeah, Lurch is doing it for free. Alright. So,
He's
anyway.
not making him money.
I think we should play in the show the roast of me.
Oh, man.
We do every Sunday night.
Yeah, every Sunday night, 8 o'clock.
No, I mean, if we get all the people I know.
It would just be one big...
What the fuck were
it'd
we
be
talking
one
about?
gay joke after another.
Seriously, by the time Dunbar takes the podium, you're gonna want to tackle him for not for the reasons that you normally do.
Anyway.
So how does Mr. Delayed Reaction the first one to get that one?
Very true. So, anyway, that's Ask the IUTV. If you want to ask us any question, just go to theiutv.com/ask a question and ask any of us. You can ask Cheddar, you can ask Lurch, you can ask myself, or you can click everyone, which includes Tank. Usually Tank pleads the fifth on every question that's ever asked on this show, so that's why I didn't include him on there.
1, 2, 3, 4,
But he is included in everyone. So,
When it gets too personal, I include to the fest.
and again, if we get enough, at least 6 questions, we'll do it for the week. If not, we save it for until we get enough. So,
Buggy eyes.
as guest in there, are we counting him on the receiving end too? I think we should have a dartboard of pain marathon for you. Roast.
We had like 20 people show up and we throw
I'll be
like
gone
20
till
darts.
November. I'll be gone till November.
So,
You'll tell my girl I'll be gone till November. I don't sing.
New Year's Eve, we're gonna have a special on you.
New Year's Eve, I'm going to do the same thing I always do on New Year's Eve. I'm going to sit in the corner and drink excessive amounts of alcohol.
And then
What
cry
corner?
about your life.
Probably.
Attention restaurant customers.
Like you.
I got gallery.
Wait. He said in the corner. What corner?
At my buddy's house on his deck.
Does anyone else here? Can anyone else here read between the lines on that one?
I think he's going in between tickets.
Never mind.
Now, did you just develop a funny accent and really didn't mean to say deck?
I have a speech impediment and I sound funny.
So he didn't mean to say deck. You just heard it here.
Okay, it's a porch, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Everybody's got their own special nicknames for it. I used to call it a fireman. But, that was because of South Park.
Oh, never mind. Let's just go into the next segment that we do around this time.
What, the rectal cavity?
You gotta wait till the fucking fanfare plays! Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for...
That's called a gay man anger right there.
What Irene Irene's all about, huh?
Fuck that bitch. Lurch's weekly rectal cavity.
I got gallery.
I would have said the name of the segment, but Tank had to open his mouth too early. He
That's why
gives
he's buzzkill.
everything away.
Open his mouth too early?
That's why he's buzzkill.
Yes, he's buzzkill like number 242 or something.
And nothing pisses Lurch off more than a guy that opens his mouth too early.
We're closest down to where.
Some bitch think you used your teeth. Now I gotta get some penetration.
In the bandage, you got a little band-aid, you got a butterfly.
Oh God, gonorrhea is flaring up.
Hey, gonorrhea.
So, bitch, you can go fishing down there. You got so many crabs.
Yeah, keep doing this. I'm still thinking of a candidate for who I'm about to hit out.
So it's your weekly rectal cavity of the week. It's
Okay.
all of us this week, ain't it?
No.
I wasn't even about to. I scared you.
My contacts screwed up. Okay.
What, he
so,
gonna hit you in the eye again?
I got you.
Was cock? I mean,
Did he squirt in your eye? Let it go. Oh, son, I have my contact book.
got all sticky.
Son, bitch.
I can't be here.
Motherfuckers. Or did this happen? Right my eye. You got me? That was the one shot.
Alright, go ahead.
okay.
I guess you told me you missed in your mouth, huh?
So,
So, bitch.
I'm gonna take a page out of Dom's book.
He was aiming for my mouth. But
And what book would that be? Carnal knowledge?
What?
And what book would that be? Carnal knowledge?
Whatever the fuck that means.
Common knowledge?
Carnal knowledge.
Or cardinal knowledge?
It was a dirty movie that Kevin Arnold wanted to go see on an episode of The Wonder Years. If you don't like Wonder Years, kill yourself.
I haven't
Now.
watched that show in fucking... That's years. Huh?
Sometimes it's hard to find, but
Yeah.
it's worth it. Alright? Winnie Cooper, I forget her real name, but she does like lingerie fucking ads now and shit like that. Yeah. Hell yeah.
What, from Victoria's Secret?
I don't know. For someone.
So, what's your rectal gravity?
Danica McKellar, that's right. I keep getting her confused with that fucking race car bitch. The more you know.
About Lurch. Are we all good now? Do we have
Yeah,
anything
let's
out of
go.
the system?
Come
Not even close, but...
No. My weekly rental cavity this week
is leading.
Is your boyfriend?
Is my manager, Paulie.
Did he splat in your eye?
His man.
No.
So, bitch, Paulie, I hate you because you're in my eye.
Alright, what's wrong with Paul?
You missed.
We had cars to get this week.
You missed in my
And I had to
asshole.
get from Newburgh. And
Newburgh?
Paulie doesn't plan things through sometimes.
Where in the fuck is Newburgh?
New York.
New York. It's
He
Ralph
doesn't plan things
84
through
or that
sometimes.
way.
Okay, we don't have to explain what Newburgh is. For the love of God.
I'm
My part of
interested.
the segment always takes 3 fucking hours. It's
And
like,
you call him
last
Rain
night, doing a top 10 list that took 40 goddamn years because someone had to analyze each little subject of it.
Oh, for those of you who didn't know, Lurch and Tank actually streamed on DIU TV last night.
The brouhaha.
The supposed brouhaha, which is nothing but a sausage fest that probably ended in...
Anyway.
Lurch tried to get me, but I ran away too quick.
So,
You didn't strike me as the kind of person that could really run away that fast, but I'll take your word.
Well, you haven't seen me at work. I do
The
run
day
pretty
before
fast.
this we're like working, okay, I'm gonna
Wow,
go
so
in the
big.
morning. Okay. I call Paulie when I get to work. Okay, so what car am I taking up there? He goes, oh no, I haven't figured that out yet. Motherfucker! So we spent all day trying to figure out how the fuck I'm getting to Newburgh.
They fly you out there again?
No.
His own bitch.
It's like an hour and a half away.
So?
What?
It's like a 20-minute flight.
Chopper it.
So, salesman comes in, who this car is the customer for. Say, oh, we'll leave tomorrow morning again at 7. And he's like, the customer's gonna be here at 9. How do you expect to pull that off? Which ends up me and the salesman leaving at like 2:30 in the afternoon to go get a fucking car, which later we find out is a piece of shit. You know.
You went all the way out there for a piece of shit?
That's Newburgh cars for you, they're a piece of shit.
Oh, I thought you literally
Yeah,
got a
but
piece
this,
of
you
shit.
know, you literally picked up a piece of manure.
That's what
No.
I thought.
After finding out whose ass it came out of fucking egg, he did.
Give my Patrick Swayze.
Then we
That's
have-
why he took it.
We have another car up there. It's like a whole fucking disaster. I'm getting to a shouting match on the phone with him. I just hung up on him. And he calls me back like 3 times. I finally answered, what? And he's like, if you freaking hang up on me again, you little fuck, I'm gonna fucking fire you. And I'm like, go ahead. See if I care.
So now Lurch's unemployed ass is ranting and raving.
No, I'm still employed. Like, he's got to go for like 14 different people just to fire me. He like literally has like no say over anything.
Oh, really?
And nobody
That's
takes
it?
it seriously.
That's only half as many people that went through him for him to get that job.
He's pretty much my version of Angelo. Enough said there.
Angelo?
Isn't that your boss's name or was that his son's name?
I never mentioned my boss.
There's a dude named Angelo that works down the street from one of the garages I used to work at.
Yes, it is.
Anyway, yeah, he makes no sense sometimes, and he's the reason why I smoke excessively and drink excessive amounts of liquor.
Oh, bullshit.
I thought that was Leah.
Well, fuck her. She's out of the picture now.
So now your manager's in the picture?
Did he just say he fucked? I mean...
Alright, I'm lost now.
Okay, fuck the rest of what I gotta say. Who else has a weekly rectal cavity?
Did you really have anything else to say, though?
Probably not.
Because you could say it.
I pretty much lost my train of thought here.
Alright.
My segments are like my relationships I try to have with women. They go nowhere.
See, it's what, like one pump chump?
I guess.
I didn't buzzer you this time.
Yeah, I just realized that. It's a miracle. Anyway, who's next? Who's next? Who's next?
I really don't remember. I had a good week.
This dude. This motherfucker. Now, for those of you that don't know, there are some people in Waterbury who don't exactly have a firm grasp on this whole driving thing.
Of course.
So now, I'm driving a loaner from my job for a couple of days. It just happens to be a big-ass Escalade. I'm driving it up Meriden Road, doing about 35 in the part that, you know, that is the speed limit. So I'm not speeding. This dude's coming down, he's doing the whole, I'm from Waterbury, I'm an ignorant fuck, I'm going to come down the side road, not, you know, ignore the stop sign and just try to pull out the traffic. While I'm approaching with this big-ass piece of fucking metal, aimed right at the front of his car. Now, there was nobody in the opposite lane, you know, coming towards me, so I was able to swerve out of the way and, you know, continue on. Had there been cars in that fucking lane, I would have ran into this motherfucker, and at the speed I was going, and the factory weight of the vehicle, and the probably frail physical features that this bitch probably possessed, I couldn't tell because they were hiding by some fucking tinted windows, they would have gotten probably killed. No? Like, it wouldn't have even been my fault. You want to fucking ignore stop signs and shit like that, but... you know, that's why they say, watch out, because nobody else is.
You gotta be a defensive driver, not an offensive driver. That happened actually to a guy I work with. He was driving, I don't know if anybody knows where Skokrat Hill is, or Skokrat Road in Beacon Falls. Go up and over into Seymour. Well, he lives on the Beacon Falls side, but to go to work, he goes up and over the hill. While he had the work van and coming down the hill, someone decided to freaking cut out while he's doing like 30 miles an hour in a work van into a fucking, I don't know, small ass fucking car. The guy didn't hit his brakes. He missed his bumper by this freaking much and without swerving. And the guy didn't even pay attention that he was about to get hit until like the last second. Fucking idiot drivers out there.
Some people do. Parenting and driving are two things people just take too fucking like lightly.
You're right.
Yeah, I'm talking to you. You right there with the guilty conscience? Yeah, you.
Yeah, look how well I turned out.
Lurch doesn't have any.
You're just a lost cause.
I'd like to be the first to point out Lurch does not have any kids that we know of.
I'm talking about parenting. I'm saying look how well I turned out.
And I'm saying you don't have any kids. We have not proved that that dude is the father.
Or the mother in that case.
Never mind. Tank, what about you? For the love of God, try and be creative and pick someone besides me. You've picked me for every segment for the past like 2 years.
No, he hasn't. Last week he did.
That's to get back for all the times you weren't picked at gym class.
This is true.
I wasn't picked either. Don't fucking feel bad.
I just didn't give a fuck. I was a loner. Gym class, but it's alright. No, I don't have anything this week.
I don't.
Life was pretty good.
Well, shall we jump into a music break and a little AFT as well?
Yeah.
Sure.
Alright, well, music-wise, to everyone out there, a new mixtape has dropped today.
No, it didn't. Dropped Friday.
Oh, dropped Friday?
What dropped Friday?
Mortal Kombat.
Fatality!
He said today.
That's because it just got put up on that 5th today.
Oh. I would tell Rucker you said that, but then he'd ask me for a ride somewhere.
He was actually supposed to be here.
Wait, are you? Never mind.
Am I?
I'll bring that up there. Ruckus taxi service.
Oh, you heard about that? Yeah. It's a new line of work. It's actually not a new line of work.
I just have a different constitution, I have a different brand.
Well, you keep that up, you could have plenty of experience to be a New York City taxi driver. I heard they make pretty good money. What? It's just...
The more you know.
He's gonna have way too much fun with this shit.
Yes, I am. I just ripped it off YouTube. Don't.
The more you know, the more trouble you can get into. It's
Yeah,
only
that-
the
that-
fucking
that-
truth.
Well, what are you doing, Lurch?
Well, you were playing the clip.
Are you sitting there jerking off?
No, I
all of a
haven't
sudden
used
I
it.
saw I heard.
And then there's some white shit all over the screen.
Anyway, no, we're gonna play.
Ironically, most of his screen is white.
We're gonna play 2 new songs off of.
I love this. Thank you, guest.
We're gonna play 2 new songs off of
Did
Fatality.
you just gonna play 2 new dudes?
Oh, I thought he said nuke. I swear he said nuke. I was getting ready to run. Duke Nukem over here. I don't know.
Okay, we're going to play 2 new songs off of Fatality. One's called Charlie Sheen. The other one's called Swag's About to Kill Himself.
Are we really about to play that?
You can't play drifting.
You can play that all you want. I don't know. I told him not to make that song, and I haven't listened to it. No disrespect, but
You gotta play drifting.
you can play whatever you want. I don't give a fuck.
I can play drifting.
Alright, well, I play drifting then. I've heard that one before. I was there when they recorded it.
Yeah, because it's featuring White Cheddar. Well, I don't know if people knew that.
Well, now they do.
It was well, Rucko releases all the songs before he actually releases the mixtape, but it was out for a while.
Yeah.
Ready or what?
Yeah, no, I'm ready when you guys are ready.
We'll be right back. Lurch Down Live broadcast.
Peep the music.
Yes, do that.
Because I'm me, I'm different. I just have a different constitution, I have a different brand, I have a different heart, I have a different, I get tiger blood, man. Because I expose people to magic. I expose them to something they're never otherwise going to see in their boring, normal lives.
Fresh off the plane because I broke the suspension. Out of school, nigga, because I missed the detention. I collect the state because I can't pay attention. Smoke another blunt just to calm my aggression. We out of here, faggot. We out of here, faggot. You know, Charlie Sheen is doing his rhyme songs. You wanna go for it right now.
This what you all been waiting for, ain't it? The rap is about to take the game, claim it and change it. The fact is that'll take a perfect picture and paint it. Now these actors on the same shit, say it, exchange it. Just save it, bitch don't explain shit. You on that lame shit, I'm spitting hot as a flame pit. They say we overpowered, go ahead and good game it. Cause we about to blow up like the towers when flames hit. So I'm just cocky out of courtesy. The currency is just so reoccurring currently. I murder beats, but I ain't reassured you heard of me. But still the word of beast is hotter than the planet Mercury. So step wrong and catch the worst of me. Running this shit just like Hitler did it in Germany. Instead of bearing arms, I'm killing these bitches verbally. The game's in an emergency and I'm performing surgery. So you pop bitches, get dropped and rock stitches. My molly wops vicious, you crocs is not pigeons. That means you ain't fly, so flop and stop wishing. Hot, so stop bitching, the top is not distant.
Tell me about the last time you took drugs. Last time I took drugs, I probably took more than anybody could survive.
What are we talking about? How much?
I don't know, man. I was banging 7-gram rocks and finishing them because that's how I roll. I have one speed, I have one gear. Go.
Running no more niggas is buy one this shit. Swagged out, let go. The Rucker's the fat motherfucker with a vengeance. Stab your son in the face like a pediatric dentist. You pray at my feet and ask me for repentance. I'm a better rapper, period, your sentence. Ask me if I care about your life. Nope. You're getting jumped, this is music with a fight. Use it if you might. Lose it when I'm right. Making motherfuckers wanna be just like Mike. I know you want it. I killed Kennedy, destroyed rap melodies. The rap god's a enemy to slit your fucking throat. So don't pretend to be, act like you're befriending me. Taking over, tempting me to win, and I hope. I'm on a boat, sailing in the sea of dope, spitting heroin to make the motherfuckers overdose. And shit, I'm 17, spitting East Coast, rapping hardcore, making niggas sound like amigos. Right the scene when I'm ripping up the field. And you can tell me that I'm going to hell when you're trying to end your life and then I kill my own self. Will, motherfucker, Charlie Sheen, Fatality, 2011, Rucker Beast. You know what we do, nigga? We stay fucking killing tracks. Get like us. Fucking faggots, T-Chisel. You think you a pimp, nigga? You a bitch. Bob Swags. You think you black, nigga? You white. Yeah, know how to do some shit like us, nigga. You saying we're young, but we doing more shit, you know. Mortal Conquest Incorporated. Mortal Conquest, LAR. You know, everybody fucking, nigga. Fuck your fucking life, nigga. You know it. Rucker. Check. Drifting. Produced by Rucker. Rucker. Yeah, son. White Cheddar. Drifting. The day I die. You know it. Mortal Conquest till I die. Drifting along, I'm a slacker all day. It's eat, sleep, smoke, can't see it another way. Why is it the problem that you say it with the times? Sit around and chill, only care about my rhymes. Blind to all the problems, deaf to all the years. You wanna smoke a blunt, go ahead and grab a chair. But I'm a product of the web, plus the new millennium. Reppin' Andrew Jackson, who cares about the Benjamins? I'm born to get up, but fuck it, I'll sit. Smoke a J and play some Call of Duty in this bitch. But for real, I won't follow every path. The king is up my dick and the boss can kiss my ass. Laugh when I see everybody doing miserable. 3 jobs of getting money is divisible. Nothing but problems as far as I can see. But I'm D-R-I-F-T-I-N-G drifting.
Aw, man, I'm so excited. I just got to go on my first ever field mission this week, and it was bitchin'. The operation was classified, so there aren't a lot of details I could share with you. You know, national security and all. But, you seem pretty cool. Okay, bro, you gotta swear you're not gonna tell anybody. Here's how it all went down. Jungle Recon had been captured by some foreign nationals and was held captive behind enemy lines. That's when they called the big dogs in, the Action Force team, which I just so happened to be a proud member of. So we went down to the armory to suit up, and I told that guy in the cage, give me one of everything, bro. This shit is gonna be off the chain. It was just like that scene in The Matrix when there's just rows and rows of guns to choose from. Except they wouldn't let me wear my Neo trench coat, which was kind of a bummer because I bought it at that really expensive leather outlet store at the mall, and they have a pretty strict no returns policy. Especially after I had my girlfriend embroider a giant Chinese dragon wearing sunglasses, smoking a blunt on a skateboard, bursting through a giant marijuana leaf, and chopping a boombox in half with the words, "Go crunk or go home" beneath it in flaming skulls. And the skulls were also wearing sunglasses and had blunts in their mouths. It's pretty insane, bro. Anyway, not to brag, but my kit was sweet. I had a couple AKs, a FAMAS, a China Lake grenade launcher, about 12 dozen Simtex sticky grenades, some canisters of Nova gas, and an M60. Also, I packed a couple ballistic knives in each of my boots, just in case things got hairy and the situation called for a little close quarters combat. Needless to say, the mission was a huge success, and again, a lot of the specifics are classified. But I think it's pretty safe to say I won't be having to order any pizzas or get anyone any coffee for quite some time. Also, full disclosure, I did end up getting to wear my trench coat on the mission. I snuck it in my ruck and wore it under my ACU. Not gonna lie, it was pretty uncomfortable and I got real sweaty real fast, but it was worth it. So to all my other battle brothers out there, I've just got one thing to say. Go crunk or go home. Peace.
Alright, so we're back, and that was part 3. We won't have time for part 4 probably, so if you want to check out part 4, go to actionfiguretherapy.com. You can watch all of them over there too, man. We should be getting stickers pretty soon from now.
Yes. And I'm not gonna lie, of all of them I've seen,
that was actually the worst one.
It sounded like I was watching a episode of Z Long Island True Story, whatever the fuck that thing Zack Ryder does, because it made no sense.
Yeah, we gotta stick with the Jungle Fever guy there. He's fucking, whoever does that guy is funny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but, hey.
The Army Ranger guy too.
Yeah. There's quite a few of them on there, so you can look them up on YouTube, Action Figure Therapy, or go to actionfiguretherapy.com. So, what else we got?
I don't know, Cheddar, you've been, since you're typing away there, you've been, absent, I guess you could say, the past few weeks that we've been back. Well, you were at shows, but you can't enlighten us on those shows.
Well, we did, last week I performed Stella Blues with 5 a.m. It was a pretty dope show. Not that big of a crowd, but it's a Sunday night. You know what you're gonna do? It was pretty fun, you know. Manny Cypher, shout-outs to him for hooking up the whole thing. I saw Razor Raps and T-Rev for the first time in God knows how long. I haven't seen those motherfuckers for fucking ever. That's not true. I saw Razor Raps like 2 weeks earlier. But that's beside the point.
Oh, you weren't here when T-Rev was here.
No, I wasn't.
On the show. That's when we had the Chuck and Cy.
Yeah, Mad Heads up in the place. But we had, I don't know, it was a pretty dope show. That's when 5 started calling me Jesus Christ.
And my Lord and Savior on the gospel.
I all pretty much just like fell on the stage laughing my ass off at that one. I got to see Doc's band. I got to see a new band he's been rocking with.
How was it?
They were dope.
Cool.
I was fucking with it.
That's cool.
It was really sick. That was some good shit. And then there was one week where... Hold on.
you could donate a higher definition camera to us, we'd really appreciate it.
You can click the donate button and send us cash if you want.
Yeah, we're getting there, don't worry. But yeah,
We had a better camera till some fucking asshole broke in.
we opened up, me and Cryptic at 5 a.m., we opened up for Slain of La Coca Nostra up in fucking Worcester, Mass. That was a pretty dope show. It was, again, it was a Sunday night, but you know, Worcester, they get it popping. That shit was fun as hell. You know, every time we go out to Worcester, they're always showing mad love and shit, you know, fucking drinking alcohol.
It was at Tammany Hall.
Yeah, Tammany Hall, yo. Big shouts to Hightown Records. Those motherfuckers stay hooking us up. Fucking B Loco. That's the homie right there.
Eat Loco?
B Loco.
Nice.
Yeah. They come down here and do shit too, you know.
They were a hot dog, or holiday hot dog, weren't they? Or a couple of them were?
Some of them I believe so, yeah. Ain't that some shit? Worcester's like damn near 3 hours away, and we go back and forth to just to, you know, rock with each other. We see them more than we see our fucking neighbors.
Right?
Nothing wrong with that.
No,
That's
it's just
called networking.
It's amazing.
Networking, respect, fucking.
Oh yeah. What we got now?
Some people.
No.
You gonna answer the dirty little secret questions?
No.
No? You don't do that anymore? They're
We
up.
got time to do it. Are they up?
Yeah, they're up. It's up to you guys.
I don't know. Just throw that
I
in.
thought you had them in front of you. We haven't done it the last couple of weeks, so. But,
We don't have a top 10 list.
we did
We
the.
did a top 10 list.
we did
The cleanest Charlie Sheen roast jokes.
Which they really weren't that clean.
Did you see the rest of the roast?
No.
Yes, the fuck they were.
Do you want to do the top 10 sex positions
You don't think
we
that
did last night?
those were clean?
Dude, they were Charlie Sheen jokes.
Those were freaking clean
That's,
as hell.
that's about as clean as you could get.
And Tank, we did that top 10 list last night. Look how well that turned out.
Well, you can do it again tonight.
No.
Different people.
No, let's not try and repeat top 10 list like 2 days in a row.
No, that's fine. If you want to do Dirty Secret, we can do Dirty Secret this week. I don't have the new intro song, so shout out to 5 a.m. Recorded a dope ass fucking.
I'm gonna call him right now and be like, 5, wrap it into the phone. So we...
It came out really good. Fits the show very well. Actually, this show is moving now to 9 o'clock on Mondays instead of 10:30. So a little bit earlier.
I'd be watching that. I'd be listening to that instead of watching Raw anyway. I haven't watched Raw in like 5 years.
I don't start watching Raw till 10 o'clock, so I can fast forward through all the dash bullshit. But anyway. Alright, Lurch. Let's try this once.
Okay.
We haven't done this in a month, actually. Actually, no, I think it was even before
I think
that,
it's
because
longer
they
than
didn't have the questions up. I think it's been about 6 weeks
Yeah.
since we actually did a Dirty Secret.
You know,
They didn't have
answer
record.
questions. I'm gonna make fun of your answers, so they better be insult-worthy answers. Otherwise,
I'm just gonna make them freaking dull as white bread or something.
I thought you were
nothing out of the ordinary.
Pulling a knife, yeah.
Anyway.
I'll stab you in the neck with a knife.
I should get my knife too, so I can stab him too.
You guys need to see counseling or something. Seriously.
We need to see counseling.
You guys got like freaking.
You need to see a
personalities.
woman your own age.
Lurch. Okay, that's a low blow. Come on.
You wish.
Stop going after 90-year-olds. You gotta start going after 23-year-olds.
You really want to roast of yourself.
21-year-olds.
You really want to roast of yourself.
Let me
I'll
explain
set
something
it up.
to you. No, look,
I'll do
let me
it.
explain something to you.
What?
The way these people that they choose to do roasts, the people that are actually doing the roast and preparing the jokes and everything, it is very, very similar to battle rap. So asking me to roast somebody is just begging for trouble.
Simple.
That's why you
DIU
smoke
presents
cigarettes,
the
huh?
roast of Lurch to help us make money to get new equipment.
I don't think people would pay to see it when they get it for free every week.
This is true. It was a thought.
Anyway, let's try these Dirty Secret questions since we haven't done it in a while. Lurch, what is the one thing that will turn you off in the heat of the moment? Explain what it would make it happen and why. Okay, just explain. Because that last sentence made no sense whatsoever.
Okay, the one thing a woman could say in the heat of the moment that could just be a complete turnoff is complimenting my genital region.
Yeah, right.
I just find
he's used to having it insulted so much that if someone says something, I'm sort of like that too. Not with like sexual stuff, but just in general. I'm like I was picked on a lot in school, so now when people compliment me, it's really, really hard to like smile and say thank you. Especially when it's like 9 people and I'm also like thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I can see where it's coming from with that.
Yeah, but I thought it was because it was a woman instead of a man.
You know what? Alright, I see where you... Yeah. Alright. You're right, you're right.
Anyway, next question.
Ah, we already answered this in SDIUTV.
What's that?
How many sexual partners have you had? Okay, here's the second part.
69. How's that for a funny answer?
Are you proud of them? Are you proud of that number? You said...
Are you proud of that number?
12,
I was like,
right?
no, I don't really like any of them, but...
Are you proud of that number?
Yeah.
Or do you regret any of them?
Yeah.
Okay. It says remember to keep it 30, but apparently you're not.
No regrets. I like that too.
Simple. When some of them are tons of fun, you kind of regret it sometimes.
It's kind of like having group sex.
This motherfucker is full of shit. Do not listen to a single word he says. Don't hate on the fat girls.
They get too clingy.
What?
They seriously do. If you have sex with a fat chick, she gets way too clingy.
They get way too clingy. Yeah, get way. You know why? Because of shallow-ass douchebags like yourself, always making them feel bad about themselves. So when somebody does come along and shows the ever so slightest hint of affection, of course they're gonna be clingy.
I'm not a douchebag.
You Frankensteins created that monster.
Lurch, you're one.
Fat chicks need love too. Folks, it's like having group sex with one woman. I gotta get the jaws thing. Alright, Lurch. If you could plan your one perfect evening with someone you are attracted to, what would the night entail?
The night would entail him going to jail for necrophilia because Patrick Swayze is dead.
No, I think it would entail...
And then the woman will be slam the door shut.
2 words. I can sum this one up with 2 words.
And the woman will be slamming the door shut.
Would this by any chance be the Degeneration X catchphrase?
Suck it?
No. Rachel Ray.
You sure about that?
Yes. If I want to have like the perfect night ever, it would be with Rachel Ray.
He likes girls with manly voices.
Yeah.
You sure about that?
Yes.
It would be with...
No! Rachel Ray.
So, I don't know who Rachel is, and I don't know who Ray is. Would you care to explain?
Rachel Ray, you know, the woman that
So
does the...
So you want to
heels.
go out with swingers? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, you want Rachel Ray to cook for you? Alright.
Oh, okay.
I want Rachel Ray to cook for me and have sex with me. In that order.
So you want Rachel to cook for you, and then Ray to go out.
Finally, Rain Man's catching on.
No, take. What I want you to do is shut up.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, I played that song clip numerous times last night.
It is recorded, so you can check it out after the show's over. Alright, Lurch. That was just having sex with... Would be the perfect night, huh?
No. Let's go to the next question.
Alright, describe the dirtiest, naughtiest, most sexually charged dream you've ever had.
Nocturnal emissions.
Describe where you were in the dream and what happened. Don't forget the details. And I don't want to sit near you on this one.
I have a feeling this is going to be like one of those pornographic movie spoofs, and it's going to be spoofing like Chronicles of
Lurch,
Narnia or
was
something.
it in the morgue?
No. He doesn't like him dead.
It was
he likes
on-
him almost dead.
It was on the set of Roadhouse.
home.
We're just about on the slab, okay? All of a sudden you're gonna hear. Fine, and hit the wood here.
Convalescent.
This is a freaking head scratcher because, to be honest, I really don't dream. I don't get enough sleep to actually have a dream. To be honest. I don't have an answer for this one because I can't think of one.
Bullshit.
I seriously can't.
How about a daydream? Like, you know, I don't know, the set of the Golden Girls or something like that?
Fantasy while you're watching the Golden Girls.
Is that why your TV is filled with white shit when you watch the Golden Girls?
Remember when Mae Young entered that bikini contest at the Royal Rumble like 11 years ago?
Wow.
When she gave birth to the hand.
That's just all disgusting.
And now her boyfriend of that time is now the world heavyweight champion.
The world's strongest man.
Is the world heavyweight champion.
World's strongest stomach.
That's what Lurch is watching.
Yeah, I actually don't have an answer for this one. Because I seriously can't even remember having a dream like that.
Don't be shy.
Yeah, I've never had a wet dream.
Nope.
Never woke up with sticky fingers?
That's bullshit.
Nope.
Never were damp in the pants.
Nope.
That's bullshit.
No,
you just probably don't remember when you're younger.
No, I do. I've
You ever
never
wear
had
black boxers and seen white spots in there?
No.
Black sheets, white spots?
No.
You ever like go to pet the dog and your hand won't come back?
All of a sudden it looks like the fucking universe is up on your ceiling?
No.
Okay.
You don't have a black light, do you?
No.
Good, don't get one. You'll be freaked out.
Yeah, I don't want
You
to.
think it'll trip into that? Alright, what would you do? You're totally in the moment with someone you have been sexually active with for over a year and it's getting hot and heavy. Just as you're ready to do the deed, you realize you have no protection. Do you go for it anyways, or do you stop? We already know this fucking answer, because Lurch don't wear protection.
Yeah.
No, I learned my lesson.
How many chicks have you almost knocked
Bullshit.
up? Or you
Hold
fucking
on.
knocked
Let
up?
me answer the question.
One word.
Please let me answer the question.
Menopause.
Before you say menopause. Let me answer the question. I learned my lesson the first 2 times. Okay?
Two.
I learned my lesson.
What, 3?
No, the first 2 times, because he didn't have any rubbers and neither did the other guy.
Yes, you're right.
And was that guy's name Trojan?
That guy's name was
Lifestyle.
on my car key.
It's a lifestyle.
I don't know what that guy's name was.
I know what the guy's name was.
No. Now, if I don't have it, I stop. Like, okay, I gotta run to CVS or the gas station quick.
That's
closer.
bullshit.
I'll be right back.
You just go for it.
And then you
No,
come back.
you
I
don't
have
like
a story.
rubbers.
Then you
I
come-
have a story. It's a recent story that I'll tell
Yeah, but
right
how
now.
am I going to believe you?
You can ask the person whenever you meet her.
What's his name?
I still think she's a rubber blow-up doll because she hasn't came over.
Oh, for the
and
love of
shit
God, I
and
have a
fucking-
girl in my life who works and goes to school, and you think she's invisible. For once, she's not an alcoholic.
I don't know why I thought of that. I just decided to do that.
I think it's a blow-up doll in the...
Okay, since she's not an alcoholic for once, you don't think she's real.
It's a blow-up doll. Everybody can Photoshop nowadays and
I
get
can't
pictures
Photoshop.
off the
I don't know
internet.
how to Photoshop.
You can always ask your brother Jimmy. He's pretty smart with computers too. So.
No, he's not smart with computers. This is the guy who's calling me saying I can't get internet because the Wi-Fi button on his computer is turned off. He's not smart with computers.
Turn it on.
So, are you taking sexual advice from your brother?
No!
He should. Because at least his brother's smarter.
You never uploaded some hardware?
That's not
into
true.
a soft... No.
That's not true.
At least you go get some more than
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You never like...
Lurch, you're like, oh well.
So what you're saying is you go out and get the proper antivirus before you upload your software into his hard drive.
That is like
In computer lingo.
That is like a really disgusting analogy.
It was funny though.
It was actually pretty nerdy. I don't know about disgusting. See,
It
he
was
said
very
analogy.
disgusting.
He was just looking for an excuse to say the word analogy to, you know, so he doesn't have to confess that he has words like anal on his mind. So he threw a few letters at the end of it.
I was thinking about Pluto's Uranus.
He was thinking of anal orgy, and if you look at it quick, it sort of looks like it says analogy.
Yeah, there you go.
Isn't that right?
No, I've learned my lesson. I always try to make sure I have protection on me.
I'm just guessing. I don't fucking know.
Oh, I guess I can get.
You have protection on you, so do I.
Here's the new intro.
That guy sucks, actually.
Alright, I forgot we were answering questions.
Ah!
What is this? Oh, wait a minute.
Stop in.
Pretty good. Better than the other one.
Yeah, I could say that we in here.
Yeah, we're on the air.
Yeah,
fuck
we're
that.
still alive. So that was Dirty Little Secret. That was actually the quickest we went through Dirty Little Secret.
Yes.
So
Yeah, that was a high pitched joke.
So,
What
yes.
the fuck you gonna do?
You have to clear that white shit out of your ears because you can't hear right.
Yeah, let me help you.
Stop! I actually reflected it. I feel proud.
Now that's
You want to see something?
I gotta get more darts because someone threw darts into my bag and I have no idea where they went after. Double.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Oh, yeah. See?
Stop! Look out, stop throwing shit near the equipment. This is an expensive ass laptop.
I didn't throw anything.
Well, stop trying to throw shit.
See, your hand
Actually,
always
isn't
goes
this
up.
supposed to be for like cleaning out keyboards and shit?
Yeah.
Yes.
You want to be careful when it's on because it still can squirt like condensation.
He's right.
So-
Let's do this instead.
Ah!
Look, he's got two of them now. Double armed.
Oh my god.
Yeah, what happened?
Look, I can go in slow motion.
I can go.
Did we do the drinking problem?
No.
Speaking of slow motion, he was supposed to battle yesterday. He didn't show up.
We didn't do drinking problem from action figure therapy?
No.
Do it, no?
I don't think so.
That one's short, that one's only 52 seconds.
Hey, put the fucking thing down, okay?
How
It's
about
getting
how does a
old.
mustache help you in combat?
No, we never did that one either.
Mustache.
Actually, you have a reflective belt PSA in there.
Where?
In your little archive of action figure therapy.
In your little archive.
I have
You and your
what?
little fucking archive.
Reflective belt PCA. Or PSA. Whatever it's
Where?
called.
Weapon of choice?
No, it's just called reflective belt PSA.
No, I didn't do that.
Up. If you find that one, you should download that one. It's hysterical.
Oh, Mustache Millionaire, did I do that one?
No.
Ninja Boner Assassin, did I do
Yes,
that
yes, you did that one.
Now, let's jump into these three fucking clips here. There's only about 3 minutes long, so 10. We'll jump into these. We'll be right back.
Sounds good.
Drinking problem? Hell, I ain't got no damn drinking problem. I just like to party. Everybody's too uptight around here. Last week, we all go out to Taco Tuesdays, have some cervezas and margaritas. I get a little tuned up on tequila shots, then I go out to the parking lot to take me a piss. While I'm out there, I stole a cop car. Then I spray painted that son of a bitch yellow and made it look like a taxi cab. Shoot, I was driving around the city all night picking up tourists at the airport, taking them wherever the hell they wanted to go for cash money. For an extra $25, I let them turn on the sirens and shoot street signs with a shotgun. I made $875 that night. I'm a goddamn entrepreneur. Drinking problem? Sounds more like a money-making problem to me. Hell yeah. This is a question from Osil Victor Garza. How does a mustache help you in combat? Well, what the hell kind of short bus special needs, nose-picking, booger-eating kind of question is that? It's pretty goddamn obvious, numbnuts. Mustaches are synonymous with everything badass. For example, yet not limited to, porn stars with big meat bats, red Ferraris, mansions in Hawaii, Ocean Pacific corduroy nut-hugging shorts, and your black friend who flies a multicolored Hughes 500D light turbine helicopter that can handle small weapons fire almost as good as a mustache can handle a punch from a jealous tank mechanic at a Buffalo Wild Wings in Opelika, Alabama after smelling the wrong fingers. She never said she had a boyfriend. Mustaches are also self-esteem builders. Alright, now every soldier needs to know that they are a fucking badass. Now sometimes I wake up in the morning with a hard rod and a soft mind, which ain't good for a soldier, right? Then I look in the mirror, see my mustache, and think, man, I gotta go murder something. See, the enemy sees that mustache, they can't not get a boner. Giving the enemy a boner's half the battle. All the blood goes from the head right down to the John Thomas, they can't think straight, then Snow rolls up on his dog sled and shoots them right in their dick. Hell, I could go on and on, but this Negro Modelo ain't gonna drink itself. And I've only got an hour and 40 minutes to invade this Russian mail-order bride's territory before that dorky-ass husband of hers gets back from his fantasy football league, which just happens to be the exact running time of the feature motion picture Red Dawn, which happens to be one of my favorites. Wolverines! Hell yeah! I said, what do you mean this mustache looks creepy? This mustache will rock your world, Geraldo Rivera. Now look here, look at it close. Now look away. Now look real close. Now look away again. You can't. It's impossible. It's like staring into a beautiful, majestic waterfall made out of sunsets and unicorn vaginas. It's motherfucking majestic, man. It's hypoallergenic too. It repels bacteria, germs, mold spores, cold and flu viruses, pet dander, smoke, pollen, you name it. And it's been proven to turn smog and ozone into pure goddamn oxygen. I got some investors in China right now trying to figure out how to duplicate its effects using pipe cleaners, bleach, and capuchin monkey urine. I'm gonna be a goddamn millionaire. Hell yeah. Woo!
Alright, so as part of my goddamn healing, I'm supposed to take questions from fans and randomly answer them to help me grow as a human being. So, here we go. Question 1 comes from Jason LaFerve. What made you want to marry your wife if she's such a slave-driving pain in the ass? Well, first off, Jason, that's my fucking wife, so you better watch your fucking mouth, and if I ever hear you speak about her like that again, I'll cut off your dick hole and wear it as a pinky ring. And 2, she had nice tits and she liked to fuck a lot. I was 19, dude. What did I know? Question answered. Question staying answered. Next question. Greg Ladazinski of Detroit, Michigan asks, how does your wife feel about being married to an American hero? Well, Greg, like I just told Jason, you better get your fucking mind off my goddamn wife or else I'm gonna bury my foot up your ass. But, since you asked, good question. My wife loves it. I have a good job, I put a roof over her head, I gave her a bunch of kids. What's there not to like? But the thing she probably loves the most is my paycheck, because as soon as that son of a bitch comes in, she's already got it spent on stupid shit I would never buy in a million years. Which leads us to our third and final question, from Leaf Harper. Leaf asks, after all that stuff that went down in the office, did you ever get Bagel Mondays back? No, Leaf, I did not. But I did get something more important, revenge. Like I said in my answer to Greg's question, my wife's favorite thing in the world is to spend my paycheck on shit that I would never buy and things that we absolutely don't need. Like she did last week when I came home from an op and I discovered that she hired a bunch of Mexican dudes off of Angie's list to demolish and then retile both of our bathrooms just because she wanted to go for a new look that she saw in one of those design magazines. So for the next 2 weeks, I got a bunch of dudes getting dropped off at my house every morning at 7 a.m., coming in with a bunch of hammers and ghetto blasters playing ranchero music and drinking all the Diet Dr. Pepper that's in the refrigerator. And what's the goddamn deal with that ranchero music? Hey man, I get it. You were born in some country in South America that's way crappier than America, so you snuck across the border to make a better life for yourself and your family? That's cool. But then the only thing you bring with you from your old culture is the worst goddamn music ever recorded by man. Ranchero music sounds like somebody held a microphone up to an accordion, getting butt-fucked by a clown shoe, put it on a record, and then decided to call it music. What the fuck is that? Listen guys, this is America, and you're welcome to it, but you're gonna learn to listen to and love some goddamn Creedence Clearwater Revival pretty goddamn quick, or I'm kicking you the fuck out. Anyway, good question, Leaf. Next time I come in for a session, I'll use that time to describe how I use my newfound amigos to play a prank on Chrome Dome, the office manager, that son of a bitch is never going to forget and is still pissed about today. And to Jason and Greg, good questions, but if either of you ever talk about my wife again, I'll fucking end you both. Rangers lead the way.
Alright, so we're back, and that was a few videos from Action Figure Therapy.
Yes! They were quite hysterical.
I
you
think
have a
so.
crush on one of them?
No!
I think the jungle guy there, whatever his name is.
Jungle Recon.
Jungle Recon. I think he's the best one out of all of them.
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
No, because, I don't know, I guess you can write this shit, but he's fucking funny. So check them out at actionfiguretherapy.com.
I like the blockbuster one with Ranger.
Oh, you mean the one with Best Buy?
Yeah, Best Buy.
UFC teabagging incident? That's awesome.
Last week's UFC teabagging.
I love the ones where, Jungle Recon will talk about something he did with, the Army Ranger, and the next video is like, massage parlor? That was a nail salon!
We'll replay those eventually, but you want to check out any of them, go to youtube.com/action figure therapy, and you can watch all their videos there. Fucking hilarious shit.
Oh yeah, thanks to them. I went to go do karaoke Friday night, and I went to go do Wheel in the Sky by Journey, and I couldn't do it because I was laughing so hard. Because when I got to the part, wheel in the sky keeps on turning, all I was thinking about
was the Jungle Fever.
Is Jungle Recon.
Exactly.
In Walmart, spinning the guitars while singing the lyrics to that.
He's thinking about an action figure.
Yeah. And then he tapes
moved
them
down
around.
from cougars to now inanimate objects.
No.
Son of a bitch. See? And you really want to roast. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be announced right here, right now. I will plan a roast of Lurch within at least, at the earliest, a month from now. The latest, I don't know. So, we will have a roast of Lurch. And you know what? It's going to be fucking live, too. It's not going to be pre-taped bullshit. It's gonna be live. I don't know where we'll hold it, whether it be down here, because I really think we need a crowd to really make this roast work.
Yeah.
Which we could do that. I mean, we could do it. If we move all the controls probably into that room for tonight.
Yeah, that'll work.
And just whatever. I mean, I can probably get my hands on some other kind of a camera, second camera just in case, to get 2 shots or something. But there will be a roast of Lurch. And I already know 2 people who will probably participate. Maybe we'll take some phone calls too that night.
Yeah.
New twist on things. If you want to call in because you can't be here to roast Lurch, let me know. And I'll set up you to call in.
No, it's going to be like a Comedy Central roast where at the end I get to have my fun.
Yeah, because what the hell do you have on anybody anyways?
I can come up with something funny.
I don't see why not.
I don't see why not either.
You've seen that when I've actually put, some time and effort into things, I can come up with some funny ass shit.
Like
When you put some time and effort into stuff, you do come. Is that what you just said?
I said I come up with funny ass shit.
Okay.
But he comes up with...
No, that's cool. That's cool.
So what, is your shit turned yellow or green or something? Is that funny?
I'm already thinking, Tank. I'm already thinking.
I don't know. I don't know if I would have Tank as one of the roasters.
Yeah, he'd take up the whole show.
I know. So we'd have to limit it to 10 minutes tops.
Yeah, because I can roast the shit out of him.
Anybody can roast the shit out of him.
As
It's
bad
not
as
very
me.
hard.
I know a lot of secrets.
But it's going to be all gay jokes, unfortunately. So we gotta make sure we, and I'm not a comedian whatsoever, so.
Well, I'll probably make fun with the cougars. And...
Simple. I could break it down what people would focus with.
Queers?
Cougars, gay jokes, lack of women in my life.
Yeah.
The way I sound when I talk, my attempted attempt at...
gay.
Hold on. My attempted attempt at a music career.
What music career?
Exactly. Something with my ex-stepmonster. Just to name 6 things off the top of my head.
And guy rickets.
Yes, that too.
We are going to do the roast of Lurch. Don't know when yet, but we will do a little. I said within the earliest a month, the latest, who the hell knows. So, again, stay tuned. I don't know. We'll figure out.
I'll even throw together some cheap-ass awards whoever roasts me the worst.
What, did they get a Lurchy?
No, I'll talk to Doc Jones and have him like make some clay
What are they going to
I figured you would have jacked off into a fucking lollipop design thing and given that or something.
Are you going to a private room with them, or?
Yeah, did they get a free blowjob or a hand job or something?
See, they're already starting.
See, that's why. Again, why are people gonna pay when they can fucking see it for free?
Because we're getting a bunch of people.
It's like watching porn on the internet. Why are you gonna pay for it when you can watch it for free?
Because usually the ones you pay for are 10 times better quality. Just saying.
Is that why when I was opened up your Internet Explorer while I was DJing, there was all that gay porn on there?
No, because my dad's been using my computer, so he has some questions he has to answer to. That or my brother figured out my password again. I don't know.
That makes sense, son.
And then he tells me he's no good with computers. He hacked into your computer.
Well, it's not too hard to like figure out a password of mine because I'm pretty much dumb as a bag of rocks.
Yeah, I can imagine what your passwords would be.
Dick 101.
Granny. Cougar.
Cum shot 111.
Guy rickets.
Anyway.
Vaginal blood fart.
Vaginal blood fart?
He can't spell that.
Cum dumpster. Sperm ripper.
Vaginal blood fart?
Rachel and Ray.
Anal blood fart?
Rachel and Ray.
I don't think he's gonna tell us.
Cockblocker.
Cougar bait.
No, but that would be a pretty badass password.
I love old women.
How could it be badass if nobody else knows it?
It's not about having a badass password. It's about having one that other people ain't gonna guess.
Like there was a certain person we all used to know that had like 12,000 different things typed into it as a password. Like it hit this, it hit that button 3 times, and then this, and then it's like a fucking story.
Yeah, it was a 15-minute phone call for me to get into his computer. Remember that? He had to write half a book just for his password. And it would be all capitals and lower cases.
No, when I turn my computer on, I got a bunch of different shit that requires passwords too.
I don't. I can care less who goes on there. But anyway, so there will be a roast of Lurch. Gotta line up some people to roast them.
See how that works out.
Lurch, you're full of crap.
I think a lot of people will jump on the bandwagon to do it.
Lurch is full of crap. Is that one of your passwords, or?
Yes, Tank, that is my password. Lurch is full of crap.
Flaming fag.
So anyway, it is 10 o'clock on the nose. Holy shit!
Fuck!
Are you that upset that it's 10 o'clock already?
No, I'm upset that I dropped my phone.
Never seen anybody get so upset. Hey, we got charcoal starter over there.
No, that's retired.
What?
Alright, we're gonna take a vote. Who votes that we bring back Leighton Lurch on fire?
Yeah!
It's Drake. Who?
3 versus 1.
Anybody that doesn't? Oh, you're fucking beat.
Yeah, you're screwed.
Well, we have to wait till after November.
That we can't light you on fire? That was hitting you in the fucking head.
Well, if I fall and hit my head, see, there's risk in my head.
You could fall and hit your head walking down the street.
Hey, cut the shit.
He
Seriously.
does.
You're acting like you're 4 or something. Seriously.
Alright, anyway. Next week, do we have any guests next week? There's G next week?
Yeah, I believe so.
Unless he cancels like last time?
I think I'm scaring off our guest or something.
I don't know.
Yeah, step back and like, I don't know.
So G from State of the Air Movement should be in next week. What are you doing next week, Cheddar? You got any shows or anything coming up?
What is next week?
October 1st. And
No, the 31st. No,
it's
the
only-
30th. Oh, no, it is.
It's
the second.
Saturday's October 1st.
Saturday's October 1st will be the 2nd.
First and second next weekend.
Yeah, be the second.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, anyway. Tune in to see if Cheddar is here or if he's at a show. Surprise! He's our surprise host. Yeah.
He is our resident artist, but surprise.
Check out all Big Bar shows, man, especially the gospel. And I need listeners. I don't promote the show, but I still need listeners. I got bored last week, so I ended the show early. Sucks when you're talking to yourself.
Well, as Lurch though, he does it all the time, so.
That's because nobody
I
else
thought
does.
he only. Never mind. So, what else is going on? That's it. So, we'll see y'all fucking next week. Thank you, Cheddar. Thank you, Lurch. Thank you, Tank. And, yeah, we'll see you next week.
Sounds good.
Right?
Take it easy.
Good night.
What do you do when you're haunted by bad luck? Do you give your cash up when you're down to your last buck? If you fall down, do you get back up and catch up? Or lay there embarrassed? Does it bother you that much? You wanna disappear? Crawl into a hole, live life in seclusion till it's all you fucking know. When the world's caught up on your thoughts, so when they do something that bothers you, they tell you it's your fault. Tell them you get back in your place. Just stand in line, man, cause they got slapped in the face. By the hands of time, frown upon us as the youth of the nation. If something's not right, blame the new generation. We never take it serious because we young. We ain't seen what they seen, so we must be dumb. Tell me what the fuck's become of our elders. No, I ain't done, shit, I've just begun. You don't know me, simple as that, so don't judge me. Trying to look innocent, happy, go lucky, but that's so ugly, yeah. You don't want me to succeed, but I already knew that. You don't love me, yeah. It's so funny how people change. You know who? I ain't even gonna speak your name. They say he's insane, the family's ashamed. It ain't my fault, but who receives the blame? Fingers are flexing, pointing squarely at me from every single direction. All these people with questions, trying to feed me suggestions, want to teach me a lesson. Shut the fuck up and listen, give me your attention. I don't need your support, go ahead and doubt me. You won't be satisfied until there's no one around me. But when push comes to shove, it's clear you don't know shit about me. It would be so fucking lonely without me.
Go to God. Go to your guru. Go to yourself.